Hey guys, Stuart Pidlong, the most targeted citizen, had a lot of comments today about how horrible I am with my son. How I'm mean and hateful. Oh, he's right there. How I'm mean and hateful and how bad I treat him. Well, what you're seeing on the screen are happy YouTube families. You know the difference between me, my family, and these YouTube families? They edit videos and they do it very well. They don't show you real life. The things you see are right there in front of the TV screen. You see it? All these smiles and all these happy people. They've got beautiful, perfect lives. You see, the American family has been sanitized for you to see. So when you see a real family with, let's just say, the problems that my family does being targeted by the deep state, it scares you. You freak out because you're so used to seeing smiling, happy faces and all the wonderful, caring diversity this world has to offer. Why? Because you've been shielded from truth. You've been shielded from facts. You've been shielded from real life. You see, I did one of those reality TV shows. It's called The Dukes of Haggle. And on this show, it's kind of like American Pickers. They have a product, they have a buyer, and they have a seller. And then they record you buying, selling, and haggling over the product. Well, what shocked me about the TV show is I thought that they would have like 100 cameras and 200 people recording it, and it would take days and days and days to record. Well, it did take days and days to record, but what you don't know about these shows is they have 2 or 3 cameras and they run the same exact scene 20 different times. And each time they run that scene, they'll have a different outcome. They'll have a happy, a sad, disruptive. They'll script everything. The buyer on these programs are not even the buyers. The goods and services on the programs never even change hands. So everything you see is scripted. They take out if you got a booger on your nose, or they take out if you got your hair's in the wrong place, and there's a thing called continuity. Continuity means that you have to wear the same exact outfit every single day. That way, if they had to edit it, they could go in and make it all fit together. You can't shave your beard, you can't shave your goatee, you can't do any of that stuff. You got to just do as the script says. So it's the most unnatural thing you'll ever see. You see, I don't edit. I don't have the, I can't, because my computer's been so hacked. So being hacked all the time, having my life turned upside down, it sucks. And my whole family is constantly under stress. But you remember the Duggars, the TV family with what, 12, 15, hell, they probably got 30 kids by now, but remember, now it's the Duggars exposed because it was a perfect Mormon family and everything's great, and the mom and dad, they raise their kids with kid gloves, and it was time out when you're bad, and we don't raise our voices, and you know, little Billy, you gotta do better. That's what you're used to seeing because you have this cloud over your eyes that the world's a beautiful place, and the people we view on TV every day, they're perfect. Their families are perfect. They don't argue, they don't fight, they don't even stub their toe when they're walking through the home in the dark. Everything's wonderful. Well, now we find out the Duggars that Josh Duggar was a pedophile. Hundreds and thousands of images of pedophilia on his TV and on his computer. Heck, we even seen this one chick. I got addicted to heroin in front of all my subscribers for 2 years. But when you saw it every day, nobody even noticed it. And she even says that in this Vice interview. She said, everybody watched me be addicted. This is her. I got addicted to heroin in front of 1.5 billion people. Now, how did that happen and nobody knew it? You want me to tell you? Editing. They can make you think they're the nicest, most well-rounded, perfect people on the planet, and you're the sucker who fell for it. Whether I could edit or not, the difference between me and these people on the screen right now is I'm as real as it gets, baby. I'm an activist for human rights. Me and my family are being terrorized by the deep state. You don't have to believe it, but I can assure you it's real. And on top of all that stress of just basic daily life of working and paying bills and trying to survive in the evil world that we're in, we have the federal government destroying everything we have. But when you see me on YouTube roll my eyes or say something you perceive as abusive, that shows how twisted that your state of mind has become. How you think that everybody on that big black box are perfect and anyone doesn't meet that Brady Bunch diagram, that Brady Bunch architecture is just abusive or terrible parents. I'm real. Period. When you see me, you see me. If it's a moment of raw emotion, you get it. I give it to you. Why? Because I don't know how to be fake. You see all these people that I'm showing you on TV right now? They want your money, and they will hide any opinion they have to make sure not to rock the boat. You see, that's why people don't like me, because I tell my beliefs, and I don't ever, and I will never change what I know is right to make you happy. I'm going to tell it the way it is, because reality is harsh. Real world is literally hell. The earth we live on is just one part of hell. God cast the fallen angels down here where we're at. But you think I've got to put a smile on my face and life is good. That picture, my best friend, murdered with voice-to-skull weapons. Voice-to-skull weapons. My fiance that was hanging from a rope, dead, murdered with voice-to-skull weapons. Me, I was a victim of voice-to-skull weapons and still am to this day, terrorized and targeted by the FBI. I'm not going to come on this YouTube and smile and tell you the things that you want to hear. I'm going to give you facts. I'm going to give you truth. And I'm going to tell you how it pertains to my life as a Christian. But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If I sin, I'll admit it. I'll ask forgiveness. I'll hit the ground running the next day. So don't come to my channel with your, you gotta be nice. You gotta be kind to that poor little boy. Someone wrote the other day, your son resents you. When he grows up, he's gonna run away so fast. If my son, when my son grows up and decides that he wants to run away, he'll be prepared to run away and face that world, because I'm raising a godly Christian man. Not your timeout beta male. Don't fall down, Daddy. I want to be safe. I don't want the scary world to get me. Can you make me a Hot Pocket, Mommy, and turn on the Nintendo? Can I play video games? No. That's not the world my son, my family, and I live in. We live in the big bad world. The one that says all hell's going to break loose very, very soon. And when it does, we're going to be prepared for it. If you can't take reality TV, enjoy all the other channels you can find. I'm Stuart Pidlon, the most targeted citizen. God bless.